Today on Weekly Wire, we find out when the Cottage Grove Ravine Park will open.
Spend some time in the community garden in St. Paul Park.
Plus, get a history lesson about the Woodbury Police Department. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisguth.
And I'm Justin Atkinson. $9.5 million has been passed by the House and Senate for the Hero Center to be built in Cottage Grove. The joint project with the City of Woodbury will build a public safety training facility next to Cottage Grove City Hall. The new building is expected to have special training areas for police officers that simulate various environments, a gun range, canine training area, as well as sections for firefighters and EMS training.
On June 2nd, St. Paul Park will have their Community Recycle Day. JR's advanced recyclers will be on hand collecting appliances, electronics, tires, batteries, and bulbs. Residents can drop off items from 8 until noon at the City Hall parking lot. A price list is located on the city's website with only cash or checks accepted. Well, it's that time of year when those with a green thumb head outside.
Last weekend, locals kicked off the gardening season in St. Paul Park.
Well, welcome to the St. Paul Park Art and Garden event. This is our annual event to kick off spring, and we invite the community to come down and plant the community garden and enjoy spring and everything that it has to offer.
There you go.
We have been harvesting for the last, I believe, 5 or 6 years, vegetables out of the community garden and donating to Friends in Need Food Shelf. It is an art and garden event now, so we invite families to come down and kids to come down and learn how to plant seeds in the garden. They get their hands dirty, and it's just a great way to come together as a community, enjoy what Minnesota has to offer with the short little growing season that we have, just to come down and have a great time.
To find out about more upcoming activities in St. Paul Park, check out their Parks and Recreation page on Facebook or contact City Hall.
Registration is open for the summer supervised playgrounds in Cottage Grove. The annual program begins June 11th. Each day will consist of arts and crafts, play, and more. The cost is $21 per day or $84 per week, and sessions are held for various age groups throughout the summer. You can register by visiting the city's website.
If you're looking to do some spring cleaning and shred some documents, then mark June 6th on your calendar. The Washington County Environmental Center will be holding a free shred event from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. The center also has a free product room in which residents can browse and take home previously owned products such as paint, stain, automotive supplies, household cleaners, and other products. The center is located off Cottage Grove Drive in Woodbury.
The long-awaited opening of the Cottage Grove Ravine Regional Park is less than a month away. Washington County is planning several events to celebrate the reopening and renovations. On June 22nd to the 24th, events will include a 5K and family run, free fishing gear rental, goat yoga, and other activities. The ravine was closed last March to create a new entrance, parking lots, trails, lake improvements, and new playground.
After months of construction, the new central fire station is up and running off 80th Street in Cottage Grove. You'll see a new light outside the station, and here's what you need to know about it.
So behind us we have our emergency vehicle hybrid beacon. This is a signal of sorts that's been installed to help emergency vehicles as they leave the new central fire station. So this is on 80th Street between Jamaica Avenue and the Park High School is where we're at. So the way this works is a little different than a typical signal. This is actually dark when it's not in operation, and when a vehicle pulls out, an emergency vehicle, and they turn on their lights and sirens, that will activate the signal. So what cars will see is first a flashing yellow to warn them that the signal is operating, and then it'll be a solid yellow to stop. So similar to a regular signal, you'll stop on the solid yellow. Then it'll be solid red, so you'll wait for the vehicle to come out, and then at the end it's flashing red, and that's just a little bit extra time under the flashing red where vehicles will stop, and if there's no emergency vehicles coming, then they can proceed, and after that the system would go dark again. And with the new fire station, it's a good opportunity to introduce a new system like this, and it really has to do with that traffic. A lot of cars in this road, and with 4 lanes, it can be confusing if some vehicles stop. You're blocking a view of a vehicle pulling out, so it really is a better way to safely stop all the vehicles as emergency vehicles leave. I hope this video helps residents see how this new type of system operates and help get accustomed to it.
You can check out the new Central Fire Station on June 2nd when the firefighters will open their doors for a public open house. You can stop by between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to visit with firefighters and take a tour of the new station, which includes new training areas, dorm rooms, and even a fire pole.
The Newport Library and Community Center are inviting families to stop by for story time on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Books will be read on May 26th, June 2nd, and June 16th. All are welcome to attend.
The Dodge Nature Center was presented with the Historic Preservationist of the Year award during a recent Cottage Grove City Council meeting. Dodge was recognized for their efforts to preserve and share the Shepherd Farm property off 70th Street. They have been working to rebuild the farm and have opened a community garden and beehive area to the public, with plans to invite school tours to the farm in the future to teach kids about nature.
Last weekend, the Woodbury Public Safety Department held an open house displaying much of the equipment firefighters, EMTs, and officers use every day.
There was also a celebration in honor of the police department's 50th anniversary.
We hosted our annual public safety open house. We love when we can have our residents and guests come in and see what we do, meet some of the people that serve our community. We were able to have a lot of different vehicles so people can see the tools, as well as some of our areas inside the building. Oftentimes people drive by and they might wonder, what is in the building? We were able to celebrate our 50 years of police services. We had some historical data, some pictures from back in 1968 when the police services was incorporated, a video that showed a lot of the different things that happen for our police department from inception through to today.
It's an amazing accomplishment. I know that this department has a great relationship with their community, and it's just, I grew up around them, and they're all great officers here. Everybody's super friendly. Every time I come into the police department, everybody has a smile on their face, and they're all ready to go out and serve their community and do their best work.
It's a great way to celebrate 50 years. It's our residents that we are here to serve, and we were so happy to be able to just show them the years of service and how we've grown from the original constables through to our 71 sworn officers of today.
Our team here at SWCTC recently put together a piece about the history of the Public Safety Department.
You can watch the anniversary special on Channel 18 at 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily. It's also available on our website.
Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around South Washington County you might want to check out. Well, before we go, we got some good news last week. The local splash pads opened up.
Yeah, people are really excited about this. It means summer is right around the corner. It's great.
Well, summer's almost, it feels like it's here. It's hot. What better way to cool off than heading to the splash pads?
That's right. And the Cottage Grove splash pad is at Highlands Park.
Yep.
And the Woodbury one is outside the Health East Sports Center.
Right next to Madison's inclusive playground.
That's right.
So,
it's
yeah,
great.
it's a great way to cool off the summer. We'll see you next week.